But you do enough of this, your brain
Yeah,
starts
really.
waking up.
Really. Well, that's what I've started adding in more now. The reason why we're doing things, now that the form is a little bit easier to just move through.
Yeah.
I seem to have balance problems every now and then. Like sometimes when I did it with the whole group, I could move in unison with everyone else or your words or your body. But then on my own, sometimes I get wobbly with that wild goose step. So anyway, I guess that all comes at time.
Yeah, and sinking the chi to the bottom of your feet, even when you're using your brain to think about what you're doing and what the move is. If you bring too much energy up high, then it makes you wobbly. It's hard to be balanced.
Oh, okay,
Robert,
that's helpful.
So I call it the foot brain. So you have a head brain and a foot brain.
Okay.
So you need to balance out the foot brain with the head brain. And
Can I
most
make
of us
another?
are giant. What's that?
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Please
Trying
do.
to poke a thought in here. Another suggestion might be is making sure that that when the foot comes out, it's not narrow, that there's width between those feet, so she has a better base.
Yep.
Through that step would
It
just
should be about
another
shoulder
thought.
width.
Yeah. It's easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
This instead of this. With the
Oh,
feet.
got it. I'll watch for that.
Hi, Christopher. Emily's still joining. I don't know what's happening on her end. So let's go ahead and get started with our movement. And if anybody gets kicked off, I'll get you back on. Have a drink of water.
Because for a while I wasn't able to get on, and then I just reconnected, and then you let me in. So
Yeah, there's been just some problems this morning. I don't know if it's only on my end or other people, or if it's Comcast. I don't know.
Planet.
Too many people on Zoom.
There seems like there's other new people here. I don't know some of these people.
Yeah, who are all these people?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to change cameras again, see if that works.
And please mute us, Robert.
Okay, that worked. If someone could get a hold of Emily and tell her to try to just retry, to cancel out and then retry, because it's not letting her in. Shake out the computer tensions. And feel your cells just relax as you shake. Feel your organs get massaged just by the movement. And it's a good time to pay attention to the bottom of the feet and to awaken the feet brain or the foot brain. The thinking part of being footward, the awareness part of being footful. Release tensions in your hands and your fingers, and your shoulders, down your fingers. Maybe speed it up if it feels good. Turning the waist. So we're having digestive issues, often just doing something like this, getting that horizontal twisting movement in your abdomen can make a big difference. Help move the food along, help move the congestion of the fluids, flow of the blood. And again, you can pay attention to the bottom of your feet. Be very stable there. If you want to add a little lung tap to help the lungs in the era of COVID, or a shoulder tap, top of the lungs, or spleen liver tap, side of the ribs, or kidney taps in the back, or just down the waist and nice relaxed shoulders. And slow down. Stretch and release. This is from 5 flows set. So this is nice too. If the abdomen doesn't get the vertical stretch, that also can affect how your digestion works. So we got that vertical stretch and that horizontal movement. It's a vertical compression, vertical stretch. And warming up the shoulders also. Now, tapping. Chi shower. Side of the ribs. Inner arm, yin part of the arms, hands, outer arm, a little more sore for people. Now we do the face. Bring that rosy glow to our cheeks. Soften the sinuses, soften the gum tensions. And starting on the forehead and the brain. Just tapping out the dust like the carpet dust. Go down the back of the neck, cervical spine. And again, the top of the shoulders is really nice. Get in the back, wherever your arms will go to. Kidneys, lower back, sacrum. Pelvis. Legs. Side of the legs, it's the back of the legs. Front of the legs. Side of the legs. Time outside. Back side. Front side. Inside. And Dantian, break up any crystals. Shake everything out, even things out a little. Open the chest. Close. Open the back. Open the rib cage. Open the heart. And widen the shoulder blades. Fingers together. Stretch up. Wake the shoulders up a little more in the rib cage. You can turn. Good to have space in your ribs. Bend over. Stretching a little bit, maybe bouncing just slightly. Either side, each side. And come back. Little back of the leg stretch. Other leg. Just ease into it. A little shaking, and then I think we'll get going. So let's do the form, the first part of the form, up to where we got to last time, and then we'll look at that a little more in depth. So I'll start facing away, so as if we're in a class. Feet together, hands at the side. Focus on relaxing the body. Focus on your breath. Quiet the mind. Step to preparation posture. We'll hold this for a little bit and readjust your body, mind, and breath. Let the chi flow. Head tall, neck tall. Even on left and right sides. Spread wings. Close wings. Fold nest. Snap wings, shake wings. Fold nest. And four little energy kidneys, shake wings. Raise up. Join palms together. Turn palms over. Bend over at waist. Twine hands. Flick left foot 3 times. Push chi. Scoop chi. Turn body and recover chi. Flick right foot 3 times. Push chi. Scoop chi. All right. So here's a little different way. I haven't shown you this yet. After you push the chi, and then you scoop the chi, scoop it up so you're bent about halfway from where you were. So you're bent pretty low, and then you come up until you're about 45 degrees. And then you come up about, what is it, 65 degrees, 80, 90, 180. I don't think those numbers are right. You scoop, you drop the hand over the other hand, and then you come up a little. You turn the hand around, turn to the front, turn the hand, turn the hand. So you're turning 3 times, or 1.5 times. Come up a little bit as you drop the right hand in the left. Come up a little bit more as you bring the right hand in front of the left hand. Come up a little bit more as you come to the front and you bring the hand over. So what you're doing is a continual movement to face the front and to turn the hands and to stand up. 3 things all at once. So the movement is this. Now the way we were doing it is we were moving to the front and then turning the hands. So we were going like this and then turning the hands in front of the body. Here's a little more advanced way. Stand up, partially bring the hand up, partially stand up, drop the right hand, begin to turn to the front as you're turning the hands. Continue standing, continue turning the front, continue turning the hands. So this is a refinement or a correction from Master Chen. It's a new way of doing it as opposed to how we used to do it. It's a little more fluid. Every time I learn a new master Chen refinement, it seems like there's a little more chi to it than the way I was doing it before. And there's different, people have different ideas, and people learned at different times from Yang Mei Jun or Grandmaster Chan or other teachers, and they changed it or forget how to do it, or maybe they got taught different ways at different times. But that's how we're doing it now. So if I do it from facing this way, I push chi and then I scoop chi, I partly stand up, drop the hand, partly stand up, do a half turn of the hand, partly stand up as I turn, another half turn of the hand, turn the body to face the front, last half turn of the hand. Push chi, scoop chi, drop hand. Partly stand up more, turn the hand, turn the body, turn the hand, stand up more, turn the body, turn the hand, stand up more. So you might just watch this a few times when I send you the YouTube link. So now when we do it, it's this flow into cloud hands. It looks like this. Push chi, number 19. Number 20, scoop chi. I've got the chi scooped. This is twine hands. Drop. 1, 2, 3. Step. Cloud hands. Cloud hands is pretty much the same. I'll do it this way. Push chi, scoop chi, twine hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then when we go into cloud hands, we're in the belt vessel. We're doing that small intestine 3 point, kind of where that crease is on your by your little finger. I think that's a lifeline in palmistry. Scoop chi, twine hands. 1, 2, 3. Right foot forward, cloud hands. Back to the kidney 23, kidney point, Shinchu point, left, third one, right. So I do it from here. Return, recover chi. Flick left foot, push chi, scoop chi, twine hands. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Left hand on the left side, cloud hands. Level the belt vessel, 1, the right, 2 on the left, 3 on the right, 4 into rinse waste. So the cloud hands, it's like you have a cupped hand. Your hand is cupped, it's lightly cupped, and someone drops some money into your palm, some coins. And you take that money and you put it into your piggy bank, also known as your kidney chi, your kidney jang. You store that money, you store that life force, kidneys, adrenals, and you energize. So every time you do that, you're feeding your bank account, you're feeding your savings account, your life investment account. When you do these movements in Wild Goose Qigong, where you're having the hands in the back, you're simultaneously opening the lungs and helping the health of the lungs. And, you know, like the birds and geese are just so much about their lung power and their strength of their torso. And so we open our lung power and connect it to our kidney power. So the kidneys draw air, oxygen, life force energy into the body through the lungs. So we open the lungs and we root that chi into our torso and into our kidneys through the lung passageways. So every time we do this and we open the lungs, we're helping our longevity. We're helping our ability to fight off colds and flus and asthmas and other things that could happen. We're also opening the heart and helping the heart have room, have space. So in terms of the heart, my teacher, Bruno Chickley, has found that a lot of times, really all the time, in chronic fatigue syndrome, the heart is being compressed and pulled to the bottom, the left, the back, or all three. That the pericardium is actually being compressed and pulled. And so the heart can't function as well. The covering around the heart is interfering with the blood flow and the energy flow and the oxygenation of the body. And so you also want to have that heart open and pumping and receiving optimally. So if you're not getting enough oxygen into your body and you're not getting enough oxygen sent to your cells, and that happens over days and weeks and months, you're going to be tireder. Your cells are going to not get the nutrients they need. They're not going to get the cleaning and releasing that they need. And so just from that, you will have less energy. So physiologically speaking, from a Western standpoint. So whenever we're doing these sort of moves, we're opening the lung, we're opening the channels in the arms, opening the rib cage, and then when the hand point goes to the kidney point, you can push it just a little bit. You can push into it just a little bit. So you make like when you plug in something into the electrical socket, you make sure that kidney chi sucks in, absorbs, takes in that life force. So it's not just you're putting it there and it's just a mechanical action, but there's actually a consciousness action and a movement that opens the tissues and the acupuncture points. And And someone was saying by knowing what you're doing, it accentuates, it accelerates the value of the set, of any movement. And you can take any movement of this set and play with it and say, I just really want to just do this for 5 minutes. Just standing, energize, turn my spine, energize my kidneys, or even doing it with one leg forward and the other leg forward. So you can take any one of these exercises and they could be a prescription for some value. So there's 64 different healing prescriptions right here. Here's your armamentarium. Here's your pharmacy. You could walk up and down your yard doing 50 of these. I'm feeling tired and my lungs are compressed, or I need more flexibility in my shoulders. I feel like I'm not very grounded when I do this, and I really like to work on focusing on my foot brain. So that's how you would use that. One way you can use this, one way it's valuable. It's like you have a book and it's full of healing remedies. You take that book out and say, which remedy would be good for me right now? Ah, that one. And you can do it. All right, so I think I'll do that facing this way. Push chi, scoop chi. Twine hands, drop the hand, turn. 1, turn, 2, turn, 3. 3 steps. Cloud hands, 1. Step. Cloud hands, 2. You can also make sure you're just really rooted before you make that next step. Cloud hands, 3. Really rooted. Cloud hands, 3.5. Turn the palms out. Weight on the front leg, lift the back heel, right heel. Rinse waist. When we do rinse waist number 23, the Hegu point of the right hand is front of the yin tang between the eyebrows, and you're looking backwards. So you get a twist, you get a ringing, which is belt vessel energy. It's like spiral energy that comes up the body. It's very protective and containing of all the other energy flows in the body. All the major energy flows are mostly vertical. This one is the only major one that's horizontal. So the belt vessel energy is not just the belt vessel, it's also the spiral. And so we activate that spiral. The backhand is Hegu to the center of the low back, gate of life point. Now what you have is a 3-dimensional yin-yang symbol. Right in that spot, you're activating yin and yang, and you're activating the polarities. Front hand is, the right hand is up and in front, and on the right mostly, and the left hand is down in the back, and on the left mostly. So we get in front and back, up and down, left and right. In twisting, we have an inside and outside, 4th polarity. And we got that spiral energy. So we have that spiral energy, we have that yin and yang, and then we want to kind of balance things out, harmonize things again. We root, So we drop on the heel, drop on the right heel. And that helps ground us if we have too much energy up, helps verticalize the energy. At the same time, we drop the right hand, SI3 to belt vessel on the side there somewhere. And the backhand comes around the front, and we put a little energy in our third eye, in our yin tang. So it's coming around. Maybe we're grabbing some nature chi, some healing chi, and we put it into our frontal cortex. But we don't want our brains to just be distracted or separated from the rest of our bodies. So we get a little bit of a compression energy, and then we drop and we're really open. Number 24. Oh, so that's drop wings and return chi. Drop wing and return chi. Return chi to the brain. 25. Now we've rooted the right leg. 25, we root down the side of the left leg. So that hands at the yin tang comes to inch or a little less than an inch behind the eye, behind the corner of the eye. That's a yin tang. And then you go down the side and connect the hand to the earth. So when we drop wing and return chi, it's right connection to the earth. And we step forward and extend wing, or unfurl single wing, that's the left. So unfurling, right toe forward. Okay, a little bit different than I've been doing it. Palm is up, not facing inward. It's up. Level of the third eye. We catch the starlight into the center of our palm, into Lao Gang. Catch the starlight and put it into the kidney. Or catch the heaven chi. And then put it through the kidney like we have been doing through the Hegu point. You could also make that a practice. You could do it, we don't do it in the form, but you could also do it on the left side. Bring some bright, scintillating starlight, or maybe some planetary energy. So we do rinse waist, drop wing, return chi, unfurl single wing, palm up, left hand stays by the left hip. This is wild goose dance right here, just in the left toes. Step forward, wild goose dance, extend single wing. After unfurling, hand stays in the kidneys. We put the heel down on the right, step forward, wild goose stance. this hand, the left hand, kind of does a circle, maybe like you're stirring a pot of something. It's a circle, mostly wrist, elbow too, but you come to the side of the waist, belt vessel. That's the whole move. Extend single wing. I think it used to be something different, but it's become this. So it's like a little scoop, and your fingers are a dantian. You can practice that on both sides. It's a little spiral to it. And notice it helps open the arm meridians. It helps the belt channel. So you unfurl single wing, follow to your kidney, foot down, step forward, extend single wing, over to the left hand. And the kidney, it follows the belt vessel, palm facing. Then with whatever flexibility you have, you're following the outside of the arm or thinking about the outside of the arm. If you can't quite stretch that far, I can't. Up the shoulder. And the elbow raises because you're going to the ear, left ear, back of the head, lower head. There's some gallbladder points there and a governor point. Gallbladder 20 and governor 16. And then the right ear. So you've created a pathway of chi flow that goes from the right kidney to the belt vessel, up the left fingers, left arm, left shoulder, left side of the neck, left ear, back of the lower head, right ear. And then in the next movement, you press down, the pathway continues down the right side to the right side of the leg to the right foot. So it's a whole energetic pathway involving your belt channel, your arm, your head, your ears, and then rooting that. So that's maybe a new way. You didn't think about that one yet. When you root that hand on the right, you're simultaneously lifting up the left hand. So even though you have this rooting energy, you also have this rising lung opening energy. Then you turn the hands over and you raise palm. It's the right hand that's the palm you're thinking about, because the left hand you obviously lower up to head level and you lift the right heel. So just kind of separating this into distinct portions. So extend arm, around head, pass by ears, moves right into pressing the palm down on the right and lifting the palm on the right. Also lifting the heel. So the left palm goes down and stabilizes your left leg as you have right rising energy. Your right leg, your right torso, your right arm, hand, have that rising energy. So you're creating this pumping of chi flow by doing this motion through your body. And if that's not enough, you're also exercising your lungs with this motion. Opening one lung, closing the other. The right lung. Left lung. Right lung. So really good for lungs. Another thing really good for the lungs in this set. Now we return chi. Number 31. Number 30, return chi. Press down. Raise palm. We come back to that stomach 12 and top of the clavicle, and back again to the forehead. Lao Gang to Yin Tang. Wrap head, pass by ears, press down, turn the hands over, raise palms, return chi. Scoop chi, elbow up, big scoop. We follow the hand when we go up. So when we follow the hand, that means that our head is now goes from Lao Gang to Yin Tang, Lao Gang to Tai Yang. Lao Gang, palm to temple, palm to temple, palm to forehead, palm to temple. And then when we bring the hand back down, left palm to forehead, left palm to right Tai Yang. So this is some of that brain energizing that we're doing with the right hand. As we're looking and turning our neck and grabbing moon energy, scooping the moon energy, a nice cool healing yin, soft moon energy, silver energy into our brain. So the right hand is scooping soft, mellowing energy into our yang brain. So the yin into the yang. Yin helps cool yang. So we return chi, it's a little more intense. Then we turn the head and we scoop the moon chi. And it's softer. And I think we should at least turn around. When we turn around, our hands drop into another yin yang posture. The right hand goes to the right side of the head, and the left hand goes to the left hip. Lao Gang to Tai Yang, Lao Gang to Hun Tao. Hun Tao's gallbladder 30. Scoop. And we turn 180 degrees. That's the whole move. That's turning body. 31, turn body. Scoop the moon. Turn body. I think I'd like to go ahead and just get this, finish this part. Step forward, and here's a new thing. Weight on the front leg. Weight on the back leg. So after you turn body, scoop the moon, turn body with the yin yang symbol. It's not palm to Hun Tao, I'm sorry, it's Hegu. Turn body, weight on the right foot, step forward, weight on the left foot, hand to forehead, weight on the back foot. So now we have this rocking thing happening. Weight on the right foot, the left foot, weight on the back foot, right foot. Pull out, throw, throwing something behind you. Draw the hand under. Left palm, so right palm under the left arm. And this is pretty basic. We're just rooting. So to press chi, we're just trying to get our energy solid on the earth. So it's like we have a really big egg between our hands, and we press between the legs, between the leg, either side of the leg. So it's press 1, soften the hands, open the palms, press 2, soften the hands, open the palms, press 3. You can go down as far as you like. And then you stand up. So when we turn the body, scoop the moon, turn body, step forward, weight on the front leg. Lean back, pull out of the head. Left hand moves to the side of the head. The left hand's going to go forehead, right side of the head as we turn and throw. So we're pulling out bad chi, we're pulling out dementia, we're pulling out cobwebs, we're pulling out toxins, pulling out tiredness in our brain. We pull out, throw it to the moon. Draw the right hand under the left arm. Stand up, point to the ground with your palms. 1, rooting, 2, rooting, 3. Stand up, turn 90 degrees to the right. And then we press number 36. Turn body and press chi. 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of part 1. Scoop the moon. Turn body. Step forward and look at palm. Look at the moon. Press chi. 1, 2, 3. Stand up, turn, and press chi. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it from this level. Scoop the moon. Hands are crossed. Turn body. Step forward, gaze at palm. Look at the moon. Press chi. 1, 2, 3. Turn and press chi. 1, 2, 3. And let's just all center. All right, it's quite a bit of stuff. Luckily, hopefully, it's recorded.
Robert, gotta go.
I gotta go too. Thanks for sticking with me through my problems.
Thank you.
Welcome. enjoy practicing. I'll get this out to you probably tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. That was great.
Good.
Yeah.
Was that helpful?
Yes.
Clarifying?
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was part of the places that I was unstable, you know, like the turning and the scoop in the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Good. Yeah, the more I did it, the more I started to get into it too. So that's how this stuff works. All right. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.